Welcome, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, welcome back. This is Iris. Welcome back to Persephone, Irie, Femme, Empathology. We kicking it off this month. It's been a month since I launched our channel. We're back. I've had some interesting events occur within the last 30 days. A lot of self-growth, transformation, walking away, leaving things behind. And I ain't mad about none of it. You know, a lot of self-introspection. Like, is this the right thing? I'm not going to be here all day. We're going to get this definitely started. The plan this month for all signs, I do get off track easily, so please forgive me. This month's theme will be a zodiac read for each sign, as I did before. Thank you, Spirit. Also going to be hopefully knocking out a few karmic readings. I did want to start off the whole month. Excuse the phone. But I did want to start off the full month with a whole month reading for the signs, but I couldn't bring myself to even come to work. Spirit said, pause. I said, let me listen. Let me see what there is I need to learn to get over. Say hello. This is my baby.
Hello.
Say hi to all the folks. We're going to do a Scorpio read. Thanks.
Love you.
Love you too, baby. Can you keep the noise down? Thanks. So, Scorpio, you up. I've already got it plotted out. I did my random pulls for which signs I would be reading for today. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The plan is already laid out. We're starting off with Scorpio. Next up is Cancer, Sagittarius, and Libra, to give you your heads up. These are also, my intention is that these aren't going to be shorter reads. Again, we're just going with the flow, going with what we're guided to do, sharing what we can, hopefully uplifting one another, and practicing all of it. The forgiveness, practicing good faith, practicing the golden rule, do unto others as you would have done to you. It's all right though. So Scorpios, you know, I was thinking about doing Scorpio men and then changing it and doing Scorpio women. Maybe next month or the next readings that I do, because I'm just trying to see which works best for me and my energy vibe. Definitely want to see what works best for me and my energy vibe. I definitely want to get out as many messages as I can too. I'm also going to be utilizing the Celtic cross today. Reason being is I find great direction with the Celtic cross. So you all be the judge. Please let me know. We don't have a lot of viewers. We don't have a lot of subscribers. So we're just going to bask in the beauty of the time that we do have and of everything else that we're gratefully being given. Spirit, I am ready. Card 1, Scorpio, you up. Card 1 for your present energy. We have Temperance, pause, waiting. Okay, Scorpio, Temperance is also Sagittarius card, so let's just kind of see if that helps you at all. In the Scorpio read, you might be dealing with the Sagittarius Scorpio, or a Sagittarius is interested in you, possibly cross-watching the video. We welcome all. We welcome all. Okay, we do have 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, what is for card 2, what is in our challenge position? Feeling left out in the cold. For whoever I'm channeling, your challenge is feeling left out in the cold, being afraid someone's going to walk away. Let's see what else is going on. In the past, we have justice. So either you may have been dealing with actual justice, people like officers, courts, lawyers, things like that, past energy, or you received justice for something maybe done wrong to you. Or again, if I switch it up, you got to go with which position you're in for it to resonate. Understand, these are general reads, may not resonate with everyone watching that has the sign of Scorpio. It may resonate with another part of your natal birth chart. So Just because this reading is going to be for Scorpio sun signs, Scorpio rising signs, and Scorpio moons. Probably Scorpio Venus and Scorpio Mars. There's Mercury possibly creeping in because there's a retrograde also creeping in. I don't believe the retrograde has began for Mercury, but it will be beginning within the days. So you're kind of in the pre-retrograde phase. There's also going to be after the retrograde a phase where you're just kind of like still dealing with shit. So it's the same thing. Past energy was card number 3. Card number 4, the recent past. Recent past. We got Knight of Cups. Card 5, the outcome if nothing changes. King of Swords, Scorpio shows. And it's always times like this. I don't own the rights to any of my music, but you know I need it. 50 Cent doing his thing right now. So, okay, King of Swords, communication swiftly. Fast, maybe. Communication, standing your ground, no stable communication for certain. Some clarity. This is number 5. So the outcome, if nothing happens, you're still going to have clarity. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Very serious. You're not playing games. So at the end of the day, it sounds like you may be fine, but let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. That was card number 5. Card number 6 for the path to the future. Nice. Nice. 9 of Cups. Being pleased with yourself. I don't see an issue here. So it looks like you're obviously doing the work, Scorpio. If it doesn't serve you, you let it go. Knight of Cups. Could be, you know, that still was past energy, but more recent. Justice was before the Knight of Cups. So someone could just be apologizing to you, and it don't really, it's coming. You may have been fearful of being out in the cold, but I think you have found some type of solace with it all, is what I'm understanding. Card 7, more about you. Let's see what we get. Yeah, you got the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords for more about you. 10 is the highest in the circulation. 10 is the, you know, you went through all 9 other steps. Swords. You saw the picture, folks. It's a lot of swords in that back, ain't it? That's betrayal and walking away from it. Excuse my phone. It's gonna keep happening. I'll make sure for the next video we won't have those interruptions. If you could forgive me, please. Blame it on my error and not my heart. Thank you. Card number 8 is more about the situation. Yeah, you single. You looking good. You doing well for yourself. You self-nurturing. You taking care of yourself. You trying to self-love. You trying to do what's right because you trying to manifest even better. I'm sorry. The 9 of Pentacles came out. That is a single card. That is someone's just rocking in their own lane. It ain't nothing wrong with all that. You feel me? Hopes and fears. King of Wands, hopes and fears. Player from the Himalayas. You want clear communication, but you don't want a player. You want stability, but you don't want it to be taken joyfully, taken in a non-serious way. Card number 10 is our final outcome, and the Hierophant came out. So, okay, Scorpio, you have on the table Sagittarius, Libra, and Taurus. So those signs may stick out more for some of you. I'm feeling this King of Wands. Let's clarify too. We can clarify because we still got the 6 of Wands at the very bottom. All right. I love the Celtic spread. I just love it because sometimes when I'm still new. So it's like I'm going through things, right? I'm going through learning things. And as I'm putting these cards together, a lot of times I will overwhelm myself. My last readings overwhelmed me. I'll be honest with you. It took me an entire week. I had to rest. I had to lay down. I was just like, I'm so tired. And it probably talked me out of continuing for the next month. And I'm so not against that. I'm all about the growth, the challenge. I love that. I love the sweat. I'm with all of that. I do. Deep down in my core, hard work takes... If you're doing this with me, if you're on this path with me, and you understand betrayals and heartbreak and the depths that it can bring someone down, right? But we don't want to be down. We want to elevate ourselves. We want more. We want to uplift. We want to be a high vibrating magnet, right? To attract someone who is equally as passionate, has equal vibration of high vibration. But you know, that Wands is passion. This is a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries sign, a fire sign. So a very passionate person and a player. And you know what you said? The final outcome is bring it on, biatch. Okay, maybe you didn't say that. But the Hierophant is counsel. The Hierophant is spirit too. The Hierophant is wisdom. Like that, you can't cross that. So let's clarify. Spirit, can we clarify the Five of Pentacles? Spirit, please clarify the Five of Pentacles. So why are you fearful? Let's see what we got. Let's just see. Yeah, no, that does make perfect sense. So I asked to clarify with the Celtic Cross, card number 2, which was the Five of Pentacles, which is also supposed to be what the challenge is. The challenge, okay, what's the challenge? Five of Pentacles, being someone walking away from you, or feeling you have a fear of someone walking away from you, or they possibly did walk away from you, or that you're missing out. But I don't think you're going to miss out, because we clarified, and with the clarification we get the Wheel of Fortune, we get 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. 7 and 8 of Pentacles. Then 9 came out. You are in order, aren't you? Keep going. Come on, Scorpio, come through. And that player card is here. So it's like, okay, maybe Scorpio is the player, right? Maybe Scorpio is the player because they are pleased with themselves in position number 6, which is path to the future. Being pleased with yourself and being happy with who you are. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're going to be that player, be that player. It could be charm too. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's someone who's a player, but it's definitely somebody that's got a gift of gab. You know what I'm saying? Or just really charming. We've all been there. We may know some. Okay, just kidding. Okay, let's keep clarifying. I feel like we're getting better and we're getting on a path. I gotta figure out. I do not own the rights to this music, but the hoes just. I don't know who's playing. I gotta figure that out later. Awesome. Spirit, let's clarify justice on the table. Any other cards for justice, Spirit? And at the bottom of the deck, we have 3 of Swords. So you went through some pain. The Fool came out. The Emperor came out. And Death card came out upside down. Just so you get to know me more. How I set up my decks, I'm not a person that will say I don't read negative cards. I will read reversed cards. I don't put reversed cards in my deck, and my OCD won't let me shuffle reversed cards. However, when I shuffle in my hand, that is Spirit's opportunity, I think, is the best way I can say it. But Spirit can do what it wants. I think we understand what I mean by that. If that is the opportunity where if the message is reversed, Spirit's going to flip that card for me. We're going to talk about it. I take cards that fall on the ground because we need to talk about it. I'm an all-encompassing kind of individual. I got dark and I got light. I believe in duality. So we're going to do this together. We're learning together. Death card in reverse. So the justice is... It was pain. There was the end of some pain. Someone took a leap of faith. But you gotta let it go. So maybe someone hung on and couldn't let go. That's why death is in reverse. But I feel like you did, because then you go to the 9 of Cups and then you keep like climbing. This is your other person. This is the justice. They knew they were being a fool, but you had to let that go because you an emperor. You are an empress. You came into your own reading, Scorpio, in the reverse. This you, the death card, you don't play that shit. You end it. If it's not serving correctly and how it should be, you gonna walk right on the way. And why not? Why hang out where it ain't working? Come on, y'all. Just checking my notes if I'm missing anything. Abandonment. All right, that was the Justice. Spirit, let's clarify King of Wands. Spirit, let's clarify the King of Wands that's on the table. Thank you. I did get King of Wands, Two of Swords. A tough decision, or making one, or having to already make one between two things, and you chose yourself. Let me clarify that. King of Wands had a choice to make. I do see that. Hierophant, Spirit, clarify. Can Spirit please clarify Hierophant? Spirit, please clarify Hierophant. We have the Hierophant. Ooh. Nice. Fast movement, strength. Page of Wands, you may have someone coming to you with a message and they're not who they were before. They are not who they were before. Before it was a negative energy. I feel like they're coming to you with communication. Fast moving communication. So next up, here we are. I don't own the rights to any of this music. We are going to do our 2 more decks. The first one up is the Love Oracle. Mine's short and fast. All right, y'all. I'm not envious that you guys have full-size decks. My OCD will be okay. I don't have OCD. I don't speak that on myself. I am very meticulous. Just kidding. What messages do we have for the collective, for our Scorpios? I dig this Celtic cross. I hope this was able to bring clarification for some, for all. It's not a deep reading, but hopefully you get to hear, you know, when it resonates, you needed to hear that message. A lot of times, a lot of us come to these videos because of what's going on in our lives. We wouldn't be here otherwise. So when you find a video has found you, allow that. Give it a listen. I have nothing wrong with that one. Spirit, what love messages do we have for our Scorpio collective? And they falling. You see it, don't ya? All right, who are we talking to out here? We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. We have calling in your soulmate, your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Playfulness came out to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun side to shine. You both got chemistry, so allow that to also help drive the boat. We got some more messages here, 2 more. We got flirt and we got healing family issues. Now, being that I do not keep my cards in the reverse and just allow spirit to have its way with the actual deck, right? I allow my cards to come out and flip. When they flip and they're in the reverse, that's fine. Like I said, we're going to take that message. We're going to discuss it. And spirit wants me to say something on it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to listen to spirit. I'm going to do that for you and for us all. These were in the reverse. When I turn them over and they're in the reverse, we're still going to turn it back to positive. Why not set intentions here, folks? We're manifesting the positivity that we're missing. There's nothing wrong with that. Flirt might have been in reverse. This is a love oracle. And keeping that in mind, you may not be talking to this person. You're going to have to let that wall down. Healing family issues was also in reverse. So we're going to put them back in the right side up with good intentions. Things happen to us all the time. That doesn't mean that they have to be bad. I sincerely feel that way. So we're going to put the flirt in back the right side up. And then same with the healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That can mean a lot of things, you know. Healing family issues. It's not just your parents. It's maybe some issues that you had as a child that you carried over into your teen years and into your 20s and 30s and 40s. You know, healing family issues, if you really want to go there, Spirit just kind of brought to me the racial climate that is going on. I'm not going to go in a lot of detail. I don't want that to be a part of my platform yet. However, I will say, for some people out there, there could be some confrontation and difficulties with dealing with family issues and maybe, you know, dealing with past racial things in your family versus your relationships you have today and trying to balance them. By the looks of things, Spirit is telling you it's going to be all right. Communicate. There's a lot of communication on your read. There are swords. There's passion. In the love oracle, it came out. There's chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction. You have to allow some of the natural things to drive the boat too. Head and heart, right? So last deck for you, my Scorpio. I love y'all. I have Scorpio on my chart. I love the mysterious sexiness and darkness of you. I love the... You can't judge a book by a cover with Scorpios, but you can't assume neither. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. And you know, I do believe it's true. When you show up in your own reading, you are on the right path, and you definitely did that. So let's get a 3-card spread with the Moonology Oracle. It is going to be a 3-card spread, past, present, future. Let us know what to focus on for you, Scorpios. Let's see what you do. Let's see what you did. Let's see where you're going. The first card out is meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. And some of these we're going to read, but this is the picture of it. So you can see it all. There you go. Yeah, it's meditate and contemplate. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Huh? Face your fears. They may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. For any of my, anyone watching this, anyone in the collective, you don't have to be a Scorpio, anyone watching the collective that's beginning to open themselves to chants and mudras for meditations and stuff like that, you want to chant Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Okay? The teaching is this. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep, like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and allow your emotions free reign. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth. Unless you've been kidding yourself somehow. And only you know if that is the case. Second card. Present energy. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon and full moon eclipse. Full moon eclipse. Full moon eclipse. That's dope. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Whatever's made for me is for me, baby, and only me. That's where you sit right now. That's a great energy to have. Ooh, future energy. And you in your own reading, Scorpio. Yes, keep going. The doubt is okay to have it. You ain't wrong. Negative feelings ain't wrong neither. You gotta find the light. Don't sit in it. Okay, it's right here. You in your own reading. You see him? You see that, Scorpio? It's time to release negativity. Stop it. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. So what that mean, other than what it just said, emote. It did with an exclamation mark. Say that. It's all better out than in. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The teaching for this card is this. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do that. Thank you so very much, my Scorpio brothers and sisters, for joining me today for your second half of June 2020 reading. Please subscribe. Please click the like button at the bottom of everything. You can also follow me on Instagram. I am not sure what information I will include in the description below. I haven't gotten that far, but we're going to be getting there. Son, would you like to say goodbye?
Bye.
We enjoyed you as much as you enjoyed us. Thank you.
Bye.